Okay, many blessings and much love. Hope my Libras are doing all right this season. A lot of my air signs have been feeling a lightness. 2020 was a very rough year. Libras had to go through quite the confusion and misdirection of energy over the course of the 2020 year. You may be looking forward to this season, especially with the age of Aquarius, and the Aquarius season is definitely spelling good signs for you. It's been a tough road, but now it seems as if the tools and the elements that you desired are becoming available to you, and now you're looking back at old things, and there's this energy available to kind of pick up where you left off. You're seeing that intellectually or just on a more intrinsic level, that you can somehow now mirror the desires that you've been wanting on your heart out into the world around you, as if the divine is finally answering your call, but the message is not, the call isn't breaking up. You're getting you're getting 5 bars, you're getting that good 5G on the spiritual end. So now it's like, you're getting that true immediacy through the connection, and now you just want to work the energy now that things is like, okay, shit, well, now it's just syncing up. Let's see what we can really do. I got the right tools, grade A on everything. So you're really feeling this season. You're really feeling this Aquarius energy. It's really in tune with what you've been wanting. You may not necessarily know how to fully utilize it, but you're going to make use of it and improve upon it as you go. So Libra, my Aries signs, definitely the scales of balance. This is also a great time for you because, any emotional indifferences may be aligning as well. It may be a little bit easier for your heart matters to come to the forefront, or at least have some type of smoothness of clarity. So for my Libras, the channel messages that I pulled are the Arthur of Kali and the Eight of Pentacles. So with the Arthur of Kali, this is more so dealing with the heart and reminders symbolically that your heart contains the seed of her heart, with speaking of Kali, and a complete awareness to the divine destiny she has always intended for you. So this is also letting you know that though it might have seemed like it's been a long road and you've been waiting for a long time, this is also a call that if you've been waiting, did not forget your calling, what it is that you originally wanted. Archers by nature have to have very good vision. They need clear sight, and they perceive things from a distance almost as if they're right up on them. So that skill has to be honed. You have to hone your eyes. You have to hone your discernment. You have to hone how to differentiate one thing or one element or one ray of light from another. So this is a respectable process. This is also a call to pay attention to details and to see the shifting necessary that other eyes would glance over. There is a sacred purpose for which you were born, and a meaningful, divinely protected pathway for you to fulfill it. Only you can decide to put your faith and commitment into that path, though, and to take one step at a time in honoring what it has value to your heart, tuning in to your own loving plan. And in taking those steps, the pathway will reveal itself, and you shall attract great blessings that will benefit all beings. That sounds like a bit of Aquarius vibes there, that collective benefit. When the heart is ready, a compelling question arises. For what purpose was I born? The sacred feminine within the heart knows how to grow and evolve organically and intrinsically, especially instinctively. There is a sacred masculine energy within the heart too. It yearns to manifest meaningful truth, to protect that which is worthy, and to dedicate our efforts towards a clear purpose. It provides our loved ones and creates a safe place within where the feminine value of love and connection can thrive. As that masculine energy grows and evolves within the soul, it expresses a desire to accomplish these aims for a broader community and a higher purpose. Arthur, in that sense, is the search for meaning, for a higher purpose, for methods of creative expression and spiritual exploration that give our lives clear direction and emotional fulfillment. So this is also a call as well that you need to see a path that makes sense through and through for you. Not simply doing it because it may look easy or doing something because other people have tried it, but really using your discernment. There's a reason that archers and snipers and people who look at things from a distance versus the infantry versus people who have to get up in there versus the people using swords. So there's a different discernment. The eyes of an archer, the eyes of a sniper are going to comb or notice details that other people would comb over. And those very details might be the very thing that you needed to get through the situation that you're seeking. You know, you factor in the wind speed, you're factoring in distance, angle, all that. So we want to nail this with the perfect shot. And this is a reminder that the perfect alignment, the perfect tool, the perfect perspective is available to you. Eight of Pentacles is about hard work put in and not giving up. For one, it also denotes that the skill can be equally coming from a space where it's just putting in that 10,000 hours of mastery, or it can be a natural prodigy or a combination. So these are also called as well to get back in vein with something that you've been doing for a long time, or has been something blessed to you as a natural gift that you already have capable of doing. Sometimes we are not aware of our gifts, or we don't see the things that we're doing as gifts, or the work that we're doing is blessed, because we might be really experiencing a lot of beatdown or a lot of traumas, or just going through a lot of physical work in order to make something happen, or experiencing a lot of resistance. A lot of times when we're moving into our callings don't happen naturally. Our callings don't just happen smoothly. You don't just decide you want to be a reader, a writer, a healer, and you decided you want to be those things because when you decide you want to go on your healing path or your writing path, it just happened so naturally. No, you go through a lot of resistance and deal with the things that impassion your heart, and you know that you want to do these things because every time you come back to them, you still feel the same about them. Or when it's reminded to your spirit, or it's called back to your awareness, it still feels like an arrow piercing. In our intellectually driven society, we prefer to know the destination first and then become somewhat willing to trust that we are making progress, provided we feel in control of where we are going. I took the words right out of my mouth. However, the truth of a manifestation of life's purpose is somewhat different. The often painful first step is to give up our stranglehold on how, when, where, who, and what. Only then can we drop into an instinctive, more intuitive way in which is guided from a feminine wisdom within. And I think that our logical minds have a tendency to undermine, by nature, logic and masculine energy undermines the femininity or the intuitive thing within our soul heart that's reminding us that, hey, this thing is still available to you. Or your logical mind is throwing you off and telling you, like, I don't know, that's a big gap, I don't think I can make it. And the divine is literally telling you that the tools are available, the timing is available. Yes, 2020 wasn't your year. Yes, 2019, 2018 wasn't your year. Yes, you're recovering, and you still may feel like you're recovering right now. But now is that moment. The timing is now. Don't think that you can't do it now, because when you're presented with this cycle coming back up again, that it's going to go the way it did before. You have all of the intuitive, you have all the know-how and the determination. Eight of Pentacles is a determination of physical earth. The intent has been built up for you already. Just simply lay more down. You don't have to start from the beginning. 8 is a power number and a number representing a burden or a weight. So you already have enough stacked in your favor to be able to receive the blessings with the momentum of the divine pushing along with you as well. So when you take your divine breath, bring awareness within your heart energy field and in the spaces within yourself that are rising up, that may be calling back to you now about things that you have forgotten about, or energies that you have just downplayed. You have a lot of gifts that you're downplaying and that you're thinking, oh, that's just that thing that I do. But no, there's a lot of weight to that. Revisit those things and really see what the value and the fruit of what your inner heart is trying to project out and create that abundance for yourself during this time. Ashe. Thank you for letting this message resonate with your spirit. Drop a comment. Let me know how your Aquarius season is going and what your expectations are for your own personal walk. Much love and many blessings, and Ashe.